All right, let's sit up nice and tall. Do you want to block, Sue? Okay. All right, let's go ahead and close our eyes. Make sure your sit bones are on the ground. Let's get right here. Start focusing on our breath. Let's go ahead and open our eyes. Make sure both of our sit bones stay on the ground. We're going to grab a hold of our front leg and let's wake up our spine. Big spinal rotation. Keep that belly pulled in nice and tight. And let's reverse the direction. And let's come back, center, sit up nice and tall. Make sure you still have a grip on that front leg. We're going to take a big inhale and lift our chest up, pull our shoulders way down and back. And exhale, let's pull our shoulder blades apart. Big inhale, let's open up. And exhale. And let's come back, center. Cross those ankles, let's tip on over. All right. Wrists below our shoulders, knees below our hips. Cat and cow. Big inhale, let's lift that chest up, stretch. And exhale, let's round our back, squeeze our bum tight, pull our chin into our chest. Inhale, open. And exhale, round out your back. And let's come back neutral. Toes curl under. Lift our hips, first downward facing dog, gently pressing back through our hands. We're just starting that stretch, starting to feel them through our shoulders, starting to feel that stretch in the back of our legs. And let's walk our feet up to our hands, coming to forward fold. And we're gonna hang out right here for a second, feeling that stretch a little deeper in the back of our legs, letting our head, neck, and shoulders hang. And let's just gently shake our head yes and no. And let's come back center, grab a hold of opposite arms, and let's just do that little swing. And let's come back center. Release those hands, tuck your chin into your chest, soften your knees, and slowly roll up. Big inhale, hands come up. And Exhale, hands to heart center. All right, big inhale, hands come up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to our mat. Let's step that right foot back. Right knee comes down, hands come up. Hands come forward. Left foot steps back to plank. Perfect plank position. Check in here. Wrists are directly below our shoulders. Elbows are not locked. Body is tight. Belly's pulled in. Chaturanga. And release. Up dog. Let's roll those shoulders way down and back. Toes curl under. Squeeze your bum and lift. Downward facing dog. Right leg steps forward. Left knee comes down. Hands come up. Hands come forward. Left foot steps forward, forward fold. All right, we're gonna stay right here for a second. And our hands are gonna come all the way down to the ground or onto our legs. We want them to be straight. Our legs, that is. All right, so wherever your hands are, we're gonna keep them there and keep a nice firm grip on whatever, the ground or our legs. And we're gonna bend one knee and we're gonna really feel that stretch in the back of that opposite leg. And then straighten, and then bend that other knee. Feel that stretch in the back of that other leg. And center, let's do one more on each side. And straighten and bend. And straighten. All right, soften your knees, tuck your chin into your chest, and roll up. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands come to our mat. Let's walk or hop back to plank. Chaturanga. And release. Up dog. Toes curl under, squeeze your bum and lift. Downward facing dog. All right, let's lift our right leg up behind. Step that leg forward. Left heel comes down, right knee bends. We're gonna start in warrior two. Let's bring that arm down, then stretch over the top, making sure our chest stays open, shoulders stay stacked. Really reach out towards the front of your mat, feeling that stretch in the left side of your body, making sure your right knee is not collapsing in. And let's lift back up. Warrior two. Check in with that right knee. Make sure it's staying in line with your right foot. Let's straighten our right leg. Stretch forward. Right hand comes down, triangle. All right, we're gonna bring that left hand down. We're gonna square our hips or our pelvis to the floor or to the ground, and we're gonna come into pyramid. So both legs are straight, feeling that stretch in the back of our right leg. So those legs are straight, but make sure that knee is not locking. All right, let's soften our right knee, move our hands to the front of our mat, and then we're gonna work that right foot over to the left side and lower that knee down and slide down into pigeon. let's walk our hands up. Both hands to the front of our mat. Let's curl our left toes under and sweep that right leg all the way up behind. Big stretch. And right leg comes down. Shift your weight forward. Back to plank. Chaturanga. And release. Up dog. Toes curl under, squeeze your bum and lift. Downward facing dog. All right, let's lift our left leg. Step that leg forward. Right heel comes down, left knee bends. Warrior two. Let's tip forward, bring that left arm down, then stretch up and over. Make sure your chest is open, your shoulders are stacked, and that left knee is still in line with your left foot. Lift back up to warrior two. Let's straighten our left leg, stretch forward, left hand comes down, triangle. All right, we're going to bring that right hand down, coming into our pyramid. Make sure both legs stay straight, but not completely locked. And ease on down into that stretch, feeling that deep stretch in the back of our left leg. Let's soften our left knee and move both hands to the front of our mat. Then work our left foot over to the right side. Let that knee come down into pigeon. Let's walk our hands up. Right toes curl under. Let's sweep that left leg all the way up behind. And left leg comes down. Shift your weight forward, back to plank. Chaturanga. And release. Up dog. Toes curl under, squeeze your bum, and lift. Downward facing dog. Let's walk the dog for a second. And let's come back, center. Press both heels as close to our mat as possible. Lift those hips up high. And we're going to walk our feet up to our hands, coming to forward fold. Soften our knees, tuck our chin into our chest, and slowly roll up. All right. We're going to come into tree. So we're going to let our right foot completely relax into our mat. Standing up nice and tall. When you're ready, we're going to lift that left foot up and find a place for that left foot. It can be anywhere on that right leg as long as it's not putting pressure on your right knee.
bring our hands to heart center. Release that left foot and step way back onto our left toes. Crescent lunge. We're going to transition back to tree. So slowly with control, pushing forward, finding balance on that right foot, then lifting that left foot up. Remember, if balance isn't in the cards today, you can always leave your left toes down and just pull that heel in. It's totally fine. Pull those hands back to heart center. Release our left foot, and this time stepping back to warrior one. Our left heel is down, our hips are forward. Get into that right knee. Arms come up. All right, let's straighten our right leg. We're going to bring our left hand down to that right leg, keeping both legs as straight as we can without locking. We're going to slide down. And once we come down as far as we can comfortably go, we're going to slowly raise that right arm up. And ouch. I just fell on my hand. Phew, that hurt. Get those hands down to the front of your mat. Oh my goodness. Oh, I dislocated my thumb earlier and I just fell on it. It's like my head was saying, don't fall on it, don't fall on it. Okay. Okay, back to plank.
There was no graceful way to do that.
Except for us who are looking the other way.
Yeah.
Woo!
That's true.
Goodness gracious. All right, chaturanga. Oh my. And release. Up dog. Whew. Toes curl under. Squeeze your bum and lift. Downward facing dog. All right, we're gonna walk our feet up to our hands, coming back to forward fold. And soften our knees, tuck our chin into our chest, and slowly roll up. All right. Tree. Left foot. All right. So get that perfect, relaxed contact with the ground. Our left knee is tight, but it's not locked. Our left hip is tucked under. Our bum is squeezed tight. When we're ready, that right foot comes up. All right, let's bring those hands to heart center. Release that right foot and step way back onto our right toes. Crescent lunge. All right, let's push back forward. Back to tree. Find your balance. All right, let's release that foot. This time stepping back to warrior one.
Our right heel is down, our hips are facing forward. Push those arms up. We're going to straighten our left leg. Right hand comes down to that left leg. We're going to slide down as far as we can comfortably go. Then slowly with control, raise that left arm up. Soften your left knee. Bring both hands to the front of your mat. Step back to plank. Chaturanga. And release. Up dog. Toes curl under, squeeze your bum and lift. Downward facing dog. We're going to drop down to our knees, making sure that our wrists are directly below our shoulders and our knees are directly below our hips. We're going to come into spinal balance. So we're going to start with that right arm out in front and our left leg out behind. Really reach, stretch way out. Making sure that left arm is not locked. Watch that left arm. Thank you. Center, and we're going to switch sides. Right leg, left arm. Come back center. We're going to cross our ankles and flip over onto our bum. Legs straight out in front. All right. We're going to start with our hamstring stretch, making sure that both of our sit bones are on our mat. Legs are straight and will stay straight. We're going to take a big inhale, get our hands all the way up. And then exhale, hinge forward. So if you do have a strap, this is a perfect time for it. In order to get that deeper stretch, those knees have got to stay completely straight. Are you okay? Okay, good.
And let's go ahead and come on up. We're gonna roll down onto our back and we're gonna come into dead bug. So, rolling all the way down onto our back. We're gonna lift our feet up and we're gonna grab a hold of the bottom of our feet. Once we have a hold of the bottom of our feet, we wanna make sure that our ankles are directly above our knees. And then we're gonna gently pull down. You can add a little rock from side to side if you like. And we're going to release our feet. We're going to grab onto one of our knees and rock ourselves right up. And we're just going to do a gentle seated spinal twist. So sitting up nice and tall, we're going to bring our right leg over the top of our left leg. Both of our sit bones stay on the ground. We're going to grab a hold of our right knee with our left arm. Right hand comes next to our body. You want to push your spine as straight as possible. Then on the exhale, we're going to gently twist around and look over our right shoulder. And let's come back, center. Switch sides. Right leg is under, left leg is over. Both sit bones on the ground. Grab that left knee with our right arm. Left hand comes next to our body. Push your spine straight. Move on the exhale and twist around and look over that left shoulder. And let's come back, center. Untangle those legs. Let's sit up nice and tall. Big inhale, hands come up. Exhale, let's bring our right arm down. Find the ground and stretch over the top. Back center, big inhale. Exhale, left arm comes down, stretch over the top. And let's come back center. Big inhale, hands come all the way up. Palms meet. Exhale. Hands to heart center. Namaste.